So I decided to start a Nuzlocke in Lumion Legacy, but here's the twist. I can only use pre-evolutions. I'm guessing most of you know what a Nuzlocke is, but if you don't, the rules are going to be on screen. In this Nuzlocke, I have the added rule of not being able to have Lumions in their final evolution. This also means I can't catch Lumions with no evolution. With all of that out of the way, let's begin our journey. Picking our starter is a pretty crucial part in the Nuzlocke since it's one of the only Lumions we can pick. I picked an Mbit and named it Hashtag. After clapping my mom and stealing my parents' drugs, I caught a Twiddle on Route 1, which I named X. A pretty good addition to our team, not gonna lie. Next I found a Pyter, which I named Pita. A pretty nice find considering it's the route rare. After doing some training, I was feeling confident enough to battle Duskit. It was a pretty simple fight, but I was kinda overleveled. Okay, nice. What do we name this? That's a good question. I'm gonna name it Pikachu. Wanna see me beat all the trainers on this route? Wanna see me do it again? It was then time to head to the first gym. Alright, I'm gonna be straight up honest. I have no idea how to do this puzzle. Like, I've never known how to do it. Okay, good. But I just move around randomly until it works. Let's go, Peter. Let's freaking go. And with that, we have earned ourselves our first badge. Hashtag evolved into Raburn, and now it can no longer evolve. And then I battled my rivals. They were pretty easy fights. You might be wondering why I'm skipping through our encounter for Route 4, but everything I can catch on this route, I can catch on other routes, so I can come back here to get something else because of Dupe Claws. I got a Slugling in Kanoko Village, which I named Gary, and a Rockralla on Route 5 which I named Steve. The fights in Igneous Hollows were pretty simple thanks to Paratweet. I purposely got this puzzle wrong so we could encounter Twilight. Twilight is pretty invincible, so I named it Mark. My plan for the Ikazune fight was to just brute force it with Steve, but I didn't think it'd take so much damage, so I had to clean up the fight with Hashtag. In Highway Village, I caught a Listen. Listen is arguably the worst Yokai Lumion I could get, but it does have Motivational as its ability, so that's useful. I named it Cheerleader. I honestly had no ideas. Time to fight a Kyo, and oh boy. The battle started out pretty easy. I did have to worry about the Wish Pup having Final Roost, but I played around that, and then Krakaloa hit the field. I thought this would be an easy fight, but nope. What I didn't know was that this Krakaloa had Territorial, and basically my entire team had the same gender as it. I was about to get smoked because of 50-50 chance. Magma Burst did insane damage, and my Lumions that resisted it were weak to Mud Spatter. And then... it was sacrificed for practically nothing since the Paralyze only came at the end when I didn't need it. Most of my Lumions did barely any damage, and my Paratweet was too frail to survive a Magma Burst. So I had to resort to wasting its energy by wasting some medium meds. But eventually, it finally went down. I was really upset losing Pikachu since it would have helped so much for the next two gyms. So I decided to catch a Wish Pup to cheer me up, which I named Diabla. Too bad I'm not going to use it since it's pure sluggish. I got a female Kafno on Route 6 which I named Meat because I'm probably just going to sacrifice it, and destroyed the Gopidemic quest with Cheerleader. I got a Barocha at the Junkyard, and got a Taridi on Route 7 which I named Purple Guy. I got the best item of this entire Nuzlocke, the Drop of Youth. It's gonna help us so much since we can't have final evolutions. I did notice we were kinda underleveled, so I did some training but kinda over-leveled Hashtag. Since I don't have the experience game pass, I had to switch train my other guys, so Hashtag ended up getting a couple of levels. I met up with my rivals and absolutely cooked them. After playing a clicking simulator, I went to the battle theater. Rex was able to destroy the first two trainers despite being underleveled. For Faust, my plan was to just spam Power Focus and Fire Sling with Hashtag, and that earned us our third badge. You'll never believe it, but I found a Scorb, which I named Eyeball Guy.
A few moments later.
Yeah, so Hashtag was able to completely solo the entire area, and not even the Protogon stood a chance. This silly little guy really thought he could evolve. Vanta ran away, and I got the third funny rock. Route 8 gave us a bunch of good finds. I got an Ampole which I named Pikachu 2, a Goppy which I named Fish. Okay fine Roblox, I named it Fish. I got a Puff which I named Explosion.mp3, but I had to remove a letter since it didn't fit. And finally, I got a Ceratal which I named Cuddles. You know, I think we deserve a break. Let's head to the beach. I got a Kanky or Conky, I don't know, which I named Mr. Krabs. And now, finally we can head to Atlantean City. Wait a second, do you guys hear that? No, it can't be. Oh no. Yeah, we're screwed.